Hey guys, it's me again. I know earlier I led you inside, but I had to come back outside and take my jacket off because I am a former rugby player. I am a man, which is why I am on this story to talk to Nate Ebner and Patrick Chung, two Super Bowl winning Patriots who decided to become co-owners of the Free Jacks, a new Major League Rugby team. So I'm going to ask them some questions and you will hear their answers like right now. Why get into this? Why say, hey, I'd like to be an owner of a Major League Rugby team?
I mean, for me, it goes all the way back to my roots. I grew up with the game. It's something that's ingrained in me. It's been a part of me my entire life. And
kind of knew you were going to say that.
Well, you know, it's the truth. That's really what it comes down to. And, you know, to be able to be a part of something not only that has been rooted in my foundation, but to be a part of a startup like this that I can have an impact in, it's special and it's a good opportunity on top of that.
Pat, how familiar were you with rugby when Nate comes calling?
Not huge. I mean, I knew the sport, I just didn't understand it. So thanks to him, he taught me a lot, you know, educated me on that. And, you know, it's a very exciting sport. You know, I mean, if you really sit down and watch it, it's, you know, it's constant. It's just constant action the whole time. And, you know, I just feel like you said, hit all the points to bring a whole new dynamic of people and fans and the community of Boston to, you know, come and support a new team. You know, now we're trying to cover all spectrums of teams here, you know, because we have a very big sports fan base out here, and I feel it's a growing sport, and as soon as it can come over and get more popular, I think it'll be big.
In the world, there's 800 million rugby fans in the world. We're bringing that to America now. It's a fantastic sport, and what Nate and Patrick recognize, what they've shared with us is, look, this is a really incredibly exciting sport. So the fans are going to love it. Well, we benefit from being in New England, where we've got the best sports fans in the world. We've got the best community in the United States. So we've got a big of a tailwind here in sports in New England, and that's fantastic. And so they recognize that. It's just been awesome having them part of the organization.
Potential is huge. We've got the second most season ticket and founding members, which is amazing for a new team that a competition's been running 3 years. I think, like Nate Ebner said, it's a hotbed, New England. When I turned up here, the amount of rugby clubs and the amount of talent in the area was surprising. So yeah, I mean, just with the growth of the MLR and the league, I think this has, as much as the fans and the people in the community make it out to be, it's got huge potential for sure.
What was the crash course like when you were giving Pat like all the information he needed to know about what this sport is about?
Pat, crash course, I soaked that in real quick.
Okay. All right. It's funny because he'll ask a lot of questions, but he's trying to figure it out. So he's very interactive as he's trying to learn. So he's an easy person to teach, because if he doesn't know, he's going to ask right away. And you know, rugby's not a super hard game to understand. You know, once you get past the rucks, which keep the game flowing, you know, you pass the ball backwards and you tackle the guy with the ball, and that's about it. And it kind of, you know, it takes care of itself.
Patrick, where do you expect Tom Brady to be next season?
I have no clue, man. I mean, he's a grown man. You know, do whatever is best for his life, his family. And I'll support him, you know, period.
Can you even wrap your mind around him in another uniform?
That I can answer, no, I can't. But I mean, whatever uniform he's in, I mean, at least I know he'll be happy with the decision he made.
Where do you think Tom will be?
Man, I don't even know where I'm going to be, so I couldn't even begin to speak on where I think Tom would be. So, you know, like Pat said, man, he'll make the best decision for him. And, you know, obviously I'm so lucky to have been his teammate for all these years. And, you know, he's the greatest of all time in my book. And, you know, I wish the best for him.
So I guess there's no better time than now than to point out you can watch Free Jacks Rugby here at Patios in downtown Boston, but they'll be watching here inside Patios on Nesson. Yeah, on Nesson and Nesson Plus. We'll have a lot of these games on our air that you can enjoy. And so right now, producer Ashley is going to put up a fancy graphic with the upcoming schedule. That's it, ladies and gentlemen.
Talk about field producing, Emerson doing it all. We just upgraded him to third team all Nesson anchor reporter now, just because he's a jack of all trades. And here is the aforementioned schedule of the Free Jacks. 1-1 to this point on the young season. Not sure if we'll be getting Emerson back anytime soon, as Nate kind of alluded. Not sure what he was.